American English has a sound called the short I that's like eh, eh. And this is a very common sound. In fact, it's probably, in my opinion, it's probably like the second most common sound because it appears in a lot of situations where a word or a syllable gets reduced or weaker or softer. But a lot of times, while native speakers are using it for this sound, English learners are not. So today we're going to take a look at some words where the short I appears, even though you may not be using it there yourself. So this can help you sound a little bit more natural. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys. This is your daily American English pronunciation show. Wake up, Americans. So what we do every single day, Monday through Friday, is spend, 5, 10, 15 minutes with you to make sure you can get some pronunciation practice in, because that's what it takes if you're trying to have some significant change in your pronunciation, trying to feel different about how you talk. That's how you do it. You show up every single day, and that's what we are here to help out with. And again, today we're going to be targeting the short I sound. In case you don't know what a short I sound is, it's like eh. By the way, when I say we're going to talk about, it's going to be you and me. My name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. That's one of the four keys to a natural sound in American English, including placement, pitch, breath. Trying to weaken your consonant sounds, and those are always going to be our goals when we're talking about pronunciation when it comes to American English. So, I'm going to show some words to you. We're going to kind of look at different spellings, and this is inspired by a question I was actually just recently asked. I saw it this morning. I was like, we could do a whole little episode on this. So, our first way that we can get a short I sound, and a lot of these we're going to be targeting the ends of words, is in a situation like this where we have an O, U, S. So, a lot of times there are English learners out there who are pronouncing this like famous, muss. When in reality, when you actually listen to native speakers, probably a more frequent way you're going to hear this pronounced would be more famous, famous. And to get this short I sound, just some quick tips. You want the very back of your tongue down. The very front of your tongue can be a little low. And then that middle of your tongue is slightly raised. And the sides of your tongue are going very horizontal. They're like touching your top teeth. It's almost like you're biting the side of your tongue. Like, so for instance, if I do, I don't know if you can see it, there's my tongue. There it is. That's my tongue in between my teeth. So that can be a helpful way to kind of get this sound if you're struggling. What we don't want this to turn to, we don't want it to become e. Okay, so you can hear a difference between and e. It's like the difference between sit and seat. So we don't want that. We want the first word, just sit. We also don't want this to become like set. So see if you can hear like sit, set. Again, we want the first one. We want sit, not set. So watching out for that. So our first way of getting this is with the spelling OUS at the ends of words. Okay. Famous. Similarly to that, if you see an example of like ESS at the end of a word, for instance, this word, happiness. So it's not happiness, it's happiness. Compare again. Happiness, not happiness. Happiness. This is another way that you will get that short I sound at the end of a word. How about this next word? Speaking of the letter E, we can get this and also the word movement. Movement. MENT endings, measurement, things like that. The reality is a lot of times the ending sounds more like mint, like the herb. Okay, mint. Movement. So again, we have famous, happiness, movement. Next one, you can also use a letter U in a reduced position to get this sound as well. So for instance, in a word like circus, it's like saying kiss at the end, kiss, circus. We're going to keep going with another super common one. These shin sounds, these shin words. Action. Okay, so it's not action, it's action. Okay. And if you're struggling with any of these words, I encourage you, there's a website called Youglish.com. strongly encourage you to check out that website because that website will be able to provide you with lots of other examples from native speakers, not just me. So saying these words too. Also, want to just give a quick shout out to our Telegram group. This is the group that helps make these streams possible. Every day in our Telegram group, what happens is I send in a group of words. It looks like this Telegram group, what it looks like. I send in words. Group members can respond as with their own audio files and get feedback. So, for instance, later today, I'm going to be posting all these words like action and circus and movement and seeing how our group members do. Okay, so if you want to know how you're doing with these words, that is a great opportunity for you to do so. You can go to fluentamerican.com if that sounds like something you're interested in. Some other quick ways that you can get this short I ending with letters that are not the letter I. How about this? Gallop. Gallop. Like a horse gallop. Okay, so like occasionally letters O, P can also make this ending for you. OP, gallop. Gallop. Sometimes you may also hear people doing this gallop, gallop, but you may also hear people saying gallop, gallop, just a note. Another way that you can make this as well is, for instance, with the letter ES, like is, wishes, wishes. So instead of wishes, it's like wishes. Okay. There are many other ways that honestly you can get a short I sound at the end of a word. I'll be honest, this is not exhaustive. Okay. The key takeaway that I need you to understand is that the short I sound is just very often used in positions where there are reductions, where your vowel sound is just weaker than the surrounding words. This is going to be a very common situation. So if you feel like you're listening to native speakers and they're not making the sound that you expect at these end of words positions, this may be a huge, huge reason why that's occurring. Okay. So just kind of keep an eye out for that. And it can make a big difference because if you're saying a lot of these different like wish as or like famous or famous, it can immediately make things sound a lot less natural. Guys, if you got value from that, I just want to send out a quick reminder about an opportunity we have for YouTube in our YouTube membership program. And this is for people who are interested in getting about an hour's worth of pronunciation practice with me every day. Here is an opportunity that you may want to consider. Hey guys, if you're enjoying our pronunciation videos and you're actually finding that your pronunciation is getting better just by using our videos, then I have an opportunity for you that you might like even more. We have a group coaching program called Mission English where we meet Monday through Friday 2 times a day. That's a big commitment, and not everyone wants to be on screen or use a microphone, but there are still people who just find value from watching the videos. If that sounds like you, this is your opportunity. With our new membership level on YouTube, you'll be able to watch all of our previous Mission English classes that are available on YouTube, and you'll be able to chat with us live for every other Mission English class that occurs in the present. So if you want to check out Mission English, but you don't want to appear on screen, you don't want to pay the full price, you just want to watch the videos to use them to study, this is your opportunity. All you need to do is click memberships and check out that $5.99 option per month. I'm excited to start working with you. All right, guys. So again, we were looking at short I sounds at the ends of words. If you have questions for me or think of some other spelling rules that you find are actually pronounced with a short I sound at the end of a word, feel free to include them in the comments. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. Again, there's a million pronunciation resources out there. So the fact that you spent a little bit of your morning or your day with us is greatly, greatly appreciated. Once more, my name is Jeff, who rhymes with breath. I will see you guys later. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. You guys take care.